Hello, hello. Welcome back to my space. I hope you are doing well. So, as there will be only one reading today, let's make a whole one with the 9 cards. We haven't done one of those since a lot of time. So, I thought, let's do it today, right? So, let's see the messages that we are getting. What is the energy right now? What are the messages for the collective? I wanted to use my new deck, but I was guided to use this one. The Lovers in reverse. The King of Pentacles. Okay. Then we have the Fool. A new beginning, having faith, faith in yourself, faith in the highest maybe. I'm very curious about these Lovers in reverse. The Queen of Air in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. Somebody very judgmental, very critical, very bitter. This aligns totally for me with the Lovers in reverse here. Somebody who is not acting from their higher self. Then we have the Two of Cups. This is in the change path. We might be talking about the way that you envision relationships, partnerships, all those kind of things. We might be talking about a new relationship. Let's see. The Ace of Fire in reverse. Ace of Fire in reverse. Very interesting because we have very different energies here. 1, 2 et 3. Okay, love to end here with the Queen of Pentacles. We have the Four of Cups in reverse. This is the karma. Somebody is very, very stressed out. They are not healing. They are not sleeping. They are doing nightmares. Having nightmares. The 6. Okay, listen, we are talking here about someone who might have treated you I want to say in a business way, but there is no issue with that generally, right? But there is an issue here because it was supposed to be first circle connection, not a business connection. What I mean by that, it is that we might be talking here about family, friends, a lover, something like that, but it kind of feels here with the King of Pentacles, even though if it is in the upright, but I feel here that somebody might have treated you as how can I explain that? It's kind of in a calculative way, opportunistic way maybe, but with the opportunistic way there might be something very negative. And here it's not that it's especially negative in the sense that somebody wanted to take from you, but it kind of feels here that somebody didn't trust you, or they might have only entertained this connection with you in a political matter, right? Like they maintain some kind of distance with you, right? When it was not supposed to be, because if we are talking about friends, for example, it's not supposed to be like that, right? It's not like there is something a little bit hypocritical here. This is what I feel. this is what I feel. I kind of feel that they have put you in a box and yeah, and acted towards you with not. It's not coming from their heart space, right? This is what I feel. It's not coming from their heart space. And it feels now we have a lot of stress here. I truly feel that we are not talking here absolutely about you, but we are truly talking about someone that was in your life. Maybe they are still in your life. And there is here something about them awakening to the fact that you were a real one, a authentic one, ride or die, somebody that they could have trusted, but for some kind of reason, they have judged you. We have here the Queen of Swords in reverse. So it is somebody judgmental, bitter. We might be talking here about somebody who is unhealed and very, very protective, very defensive. And even though with you they could have been in total release, it's not what they did. It's not what they did, right? There is here something about not being all in emotionally, right? It's like maintaining some kind of protective distance. Even though I feel that their intuition told them that they could trust you. But somehow they didn't, and I said, I don't think that it's related to you. So, with this Queen of Air in reverse here, right? Might be talking about the fact that they were confused about you, maybe because you are a little bit different. But now, what appears to be here, it is that they understand that you were a real one, and also that they should have trusted you. They might want a new beginning with you. They might want a new beginning with you. I have to say that I kind of feel here that this person is still not healed, but they might feel that they can trust you. But I still feel that they are a little bit in a, I want to say, a business mindset. You know, it might be a person that has a very large social group, right? And people who have a very, very large social group, sometimes it's all kind of superficial relationships, right? While you might be searching for deeper relationships. I will give you me as an example, me because in my family, I didn't have the familial feeling that I need. I had it with my father, but he's not there anymore. And even there, like, it was part of the family and it was part of something that was problematic, right? I truly saw friends as family, and very often I knew their family and all of those things. I truly saw friendship as ride or die, family. But some people, they were not in this energy. They had like millions of friends, and they were not invested in the same way. Maybe because they had a good family and so they didn't need that, or for some kind of reason. I kind of feel that there was some kind of element here of something related to you also, right? Criticizing you, being critical about you, maybe the way that you are living your life, maybe because maybe they are very social and you are not especially. maybe because you didn't want the same things, and so they didn't see how to manage this connection in some kind of other way, right? But I kind of feel here something. I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, you and them not operating from the same place. But what I see here, it is that they are thinking very, very much about you. There is something here. They might have done something that they regret. We have here the Ace of Fire in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse. So they might have maintained some kind of information that they had, and they should have shared it with you, and they didn't. They might have been a little bit reckless towards you. They might have said something about you that was not true, but I don't feel that it was not true because they didn't want, because they choose to make up some kind of story. I kind of feel that this is a lack of seeing the truth for what it is. Because there is this element here of being extremely judgmental, I feel that because of that, they might have said something about you that at the end of the day, it has nothing to do with you. It was a very wrong perception, a very wrong idea that they had about you, right? And so there is here a lot of stress, right? Not not being able to go towards calmer waters, right? And this is in the healing. So it kind of feels that there is some kind of discomfort in their mind, right? In their heart, in their mind. Yeah, and I feel that they would like to be able to approach you. I also feel that there is some kind of information that came towards them that before, maybe something that you told them, but they couldn't hear it before. But now they do hear it. Now they do hear it, right? So there is this element of faith, having faith in you. So I truly feel here that, you might have gone through some kind of difficult period. You might have expressed to them what you went through. They might not have taken it very, very seriously, or they might have misinterpreted what you said. They might have judged you, so they were not able to hear truly what you were saying. They judged you, and I feel that now, here in the karma, they received this information, and it makes them feel very, very uncomfortable, stressed out. They are thinking a lot about that, because now they understand that you are somebody extremely stable, in fact, very logical. Listen, if you have gone, for example, through gang stalking or hacking or those kind of things, when you are saying that to people, sadly, even if it's people that know you and are supposed to know that you are somebody who is logical, fit on earth, that you are not just totally mentally unstable, delusional, whatever, very often they will think that you are crazy, right? And this is what we might be talking about. Oh, you explained something about a very difficult situation that you were going through. Might not be gang stalking, but I'm just giving the gang stalking and the hacking because somehow, still today, when you are trying to get help because of those kind of situations, or at least to be heard, very often it's just more traumatic, right? Because already what you are going through, it is confusing and traumatic, and people are just making you feel that you are totally what are you talking about? Do we need to call a psychiatrist and put you in a mental institute? this might be what is going on here. This might be what's going on here. I kind of feel that this is what we might be talking about. Okay, let's see. Let's get a little bit more information about all of this. I feel like using the normal tarot. Let's see. I'm looking at the major arcanas that we have here. We have two major arcana. We have the Lovers in reverse. Somebody not operating from their higher self, not listening to their intuition, not being supportive, not being in alignment inside of them, and so operating from an unaligned place. And then we have the Fool here, that is called the Soul. So trust and believe that knowing the name of my channel, I love this, right? The Fool is called the Soul. Because we are here in the Fool's journey. This is the Tarot. It is about the spiritual path, right, of the human being, and the Fool is card number 0. It's right before. Okay, so let's see here the Lovers. I might have blue on my hands sometimes in this reading with those cards. Sorry about that. The Lovers in reverse. Yeah, we have here someone who is looking back at the past. They are looking back at the past, rethinking about the past, reconsidering what happened in the past. And it feels that now they understand that if they thought that there was something wrong with you or what you said, because they were very judgmental, they realize that in fact everything was okay with you. You had the ability here to see things that they might not have understood, but it didn't make it any less right. Let's see, can you see all the cards? Not totally. I will take it a little bit like this because I want to have a little bit more space. Okay. Yeah, they know that you were in your full capacity now. Yeah, you see? You were talking from a place of alignment. And this is what they are thinking about now. This is what they cannot release now, right? In the karma, we have this 4 of Cups in reverse. So their karma is to receive some kind of information telling them the truth. And this makes them revisit their behavior towards you when you were going through this difficult situation here, right? Okay. Let's see the King of Pentacles. Yeah, they have totally misread you. They thought that you were lying, that you were confused, that there was something not okay with your mental health. Maybe that you were lying. That you were playing the victim in some kind of situation, that you were emotionally unstable. Let's see this Page of Wands. Because this is kind of telling me that they might have thought that you were very excited about something, and this is why they thought that you were mentally unstable, that you were losing your mind. Something like that. Tell me. The Page of Wands. Yeah, they thought that you were holding on to some kind of narrative That was not true. They didn't believe you. Whatever you told them, they didn't believe you. Something else here about this Page of Wands. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. Lack of generosity. Holding on something from you. I kind of feel a lack of generosity here, right? I hear they didn't give you any credit. And I'm not talking about money, right? I'm talking about what you told them. They didn't give any credit to what you told them. And it's not only that they didn't give any credit to what you told them, they judged you, and in the worst way possible, right? It's kind of, you are going through something difficult, you are turning to someone that you think that they know that you are mentally stable, right? And you are confiding in them. And not only are they not helping you or supporting you, sometimes, you know, somebody might not be able to help, but they might be emotionally there for you. Here, he did the opposite. Here, it's like when you opened up about what was going on, you lost them. You lost any kind of credibility, right? They judged you. They judged you instead of simply believing what you told them. So it might have even felt like betrayal, right? Okay. Let's see here. The Fool. This is the driving energy. Right now, they know they know the truth now. They know that, in fact, you were talking truth, but it kind of feels that now they know that you were talking the truth. Here, there is a cutting truth, right? It's painful for them, because it's painful for them to realize what they did, in fact, right? Because, as said, it's not just that they didn't help you, they judged you, right? It's like you are explaining that you are in an abusive relationship and they are treating you as a liar, right? It's like what's happened so often, and it's terrible. Like when people are coming and saying that they went through some kind of sexual abuse, right? And people are saying that they are lying, you know? It's terrible. But what I don't like here, right, it is that it kind of feels that they needed other people to support you, support your story, to understand the truth, to understand that you are not mentally unstable, that you are not crazy, that you are not lying. There is here something about this Six of Wands. This is talking about a public victory, right? Or maybe the fact that you move forward. Because there is this idea, what I could feel, it was that they thought that you had some kind of obsession, right? That you were holding on to some kind of narrative. And seeing you moving forward just means that it's not true. You are not. We saw the element of somebody saying about you that you are obsessed when in fact they were obsessed, right? This reminds me of that. that they thought that you were obsessed and so you were delusional, you were losing your mind because you were seeing things through some kind of obsessive lens, right? Maybe thinking that you were bitter, something like that, or that you were delusional, some kind of something. And because you are moving forward, they understand the truth now, that you have never been delusional, that you have never been obsessed, that nothing that you said came from this place. It came from a place of truth. Let's see. I want to check because the Six of Wands, usually I don't see it like moving forward. But here somehow, this is the information that I'm getting. The Six of Wands. Okay, wait, I need to shuffle, but first, let me drink a little bit of water. Okay. I will shuffle first. Let's see. Yeah, you see, they have listened to you in a very cold way. This is maybe what I was trying to explain before when I said in a business way, you know, like not in an emotional way. Like they were very, you know, it reminds me of someone that I was talking. It's a person that I consider as very, very intelligent, right? And I was trying to explain to them something about energy. Somebody that I consider to be intelligent, but it might be someone who is a little bit how can I say that? I don't know, maybe a little bit. I don't want to say closed-minded because it doesn't define this person, but I don't know. Anyway, I was trying to explain to them something, right? And they said that because they don't understand, like they were totally closed off, right? And they said no, but if there are not no scientific proofs of whatever, then it's irrelevant or something like that, right? If you cannot prove it scientifically, it doesn't exist, which is totally stupid, right? Because everything we first get to some kind of understanding of something, and then we are doing what is needed in order to prove it scientifically, right? So the discovery always, not always, but nearly always comes before, right? So I was telling to this person, so in fact, if you were sitting with Einstein and they were sharing their theory, right, when they just found it, because there was no yet whatever scientific proof, then it's irrelevant and you don't even want to hear it, right? It kind of reminds me of that, you know, because it was not, you couldn't, because this is the issue, for example, with abuse, with hacking, gang stalking. It's very difficult to prove concretely, right? So if you cannot prove it concretely, then it doesn't exist, right? Let's see here, the Six of Wands, if I'm getting some kind of different energy here. Yeah, I think that there is no doubt anymore for them that you were talking the truth, right? The Magician, once again. Yeah, this is moving forward. This is, you are in your full power and your full ability. The Magician. Yeah, this is what this is the cold, cutting truth that they need to accept now. That you were saying the truth. Okay. Let's see here. The Queen of Swords in reverse. Tell me. Yeah. They realize that you are totally in alignment, right? That you are very logical, that you are very stable. Yeah, they realize that they were extremely judgmental, critical, closed-minded. Tell me? The Queen of Swords in reverse? Yeah. There is here something, right? Very interesting, because with the Hermit, this is higher knowledge, right? This is knowing things that maybe other people don't know. There is here the element of seeing something that cannot be seen. You see that the Hermit is looking down, right? There's also this feeling of isolation, right? But the light is here. The light is here, but the eyes are closed, and so it's like having some kind of knowledge that might not be seen, but it is there. And with the star here, we also have this element of connection to your higher self, right? And then we have the element here of stability, a King of Pentacles. This is somebody logical. It's not somebody who will just say things without knowledge. It's not a dreamer. We are not here with if it was, let's say, the Page of Cups, then we can say, yeah, it's a dreamer, or the Knight of Cups, it's a dreamer. Here, it's not a dreamer. This is somebody who can hold a whole $1 million business, making the right decisions. Somebody intelligent and logical and practical, right? But there might be something about what you told them that was not reachable for them. Let's say it this way. And so they judged you. They criticized you. But I feel that they even spoke about it to someone, right? This is what I feel. Okay, let's see here, this Two of Cups. Yeah, the Hangman, the Queen of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I will put it back because it just fell. I will just keep the Hangman. Yeah, seeing things from a different perspective now. I kind of feel that they put you in the category of the weirdos, you know? Because of what you told them. They put you in the category of the weirdos. Maybe because you are more spiritual than what they are. Maybe because, I don't know. And I kind of feel now that they understand that whatever they projected on you, because this is, we are seeing things, those are two people that can truly understand one another. And maybe you spoke with this person thinking, right, that they could understand, or maybe that they saw you for who you are. And so they wouldn't doubt you, but they did. But they did, right? Yeah, they didn't believe you. There is something about you that they didn't see. And I kind of feel that what they didn't see was this King of Pentacles here. Yeah, we are talking about someone who was judging you. They were judging you. Yeah. And I kind of feel that now there is this awakening. And it's a painful one. With the Knight of Swords here, it's painful. It's a painful truth, right? It's a cutting truth. Like they had their narrative in their mind, and that's all, right? And you might, because of how they reacted, have been a little bit reactive, because already you were dealing with a difficult situation, and then their reaction was just, when people are reacting this way, when you are vulnerable with them and you are talking with them about what's going on, and they are answering to you the way that I feel that they did, doubting you, it's just adding to the trauma, right? So you might have reacted in a certain way. And so it just confirmed to them that you are mentally unstable right now, right? This is the shortcut. This is the explanation that they found. Not this person is telling me that they are already going through a difficult situation and I don't trust them. They are stressed out because of the situation. They are coming to talk to me about the situation. I'm acting like a total jerk, being judgmental, and this is why they are reacting the way that they are reacting. No, this is not what this person saw. Your reaction was seen through the lens of, yeah, I was right. This person is losing their mind, right? Okay. Let's see here. The Ace of Wands in reverse. The Ace of Wands in reverse, tell me. Yeah, no. It's simply they thought that you were totally unstable. Whatever information you gave to them, right, they didn't trust it, they didn't hear it, they didn't. They thought that you were unstable. That's it, that's all. Yeah. That you were unhealed, unstable, stressed out. That there was something not good, not okay with you. It's not about the situation that you were going through, right? It's not because of that maybe you were stressed out. No. You said that this situation existed because you are mentally unstable. Yeah, very painful. This is very, very painful. Tell me here. The Six of Air in reverse. Yeah, this is their healing now. Yeah. So now, what do they see? They see you being comfortable, right? Time has passed. Yeah, they see the truth now. They cannot deny who you are, and see how interesting it is, because if there is one element here that is talking about foundation and stability, it is the Pentacles. We are with the Earth element. So this person, right, has painted you as totally unstable, and all the elements that we are getting here, it is a high level of stability. We have here the Magician that came twice in the upright, being in full capacity of your abilities, right? Then we have the Lovers, living in alignment. Then we have the King of Pentacles here. This is safety and stability. And then we have the Nine of Pentacles talking, this is the Empress energy, right? But again, we are with the Pentacles. Stability. There might be something in your life here that is proof of your stability. So, I don't know what it might be, but there is something that is pointing out to how stable you truly are. Yeah, they cannot deny the truth. The truth is obvious. It's obvious, right? And with this Six of Air in reverse here, the Six of Swords in reverse, they cannot think about something else. It is heavy on them, but I feel that it is heavy on them because we have here, in the karma, we have the Four of Cups in reverse. There was some kind of information that had to be delivered to them. This is their karma. There is here something about fate, something that they needed to learn, right? We might be talking about someone that is truly, you know, maybe the right word is dry. There is something dry about this person, right? Yeah. And I'm talking humanly dry. There is something there about a lack of sensitivity, maybe, a lack of self-trust, in fact, right? Because if somebody needs facts for everything, so it's like if they don't listen to their intuition, they don't trust their intuition. We might be talking about someone who's totally disconnected from their intuition, right? And so there is no, you might have thought, what, you don't know me? You don't know how mentally stable I am? How I'm dealing with all kind of situation and I'm still like, but no, it doesn't matter because this person doesn't truly see you. They don't see you. They don't. Okay. Tell me here, this Four of Cups in reverse. Yeah, now they see. It's so interesting, right? They didn't see before, now they see. This is in the karma, as said. There is something about them. There is. Yeah, I kind of feel that the universe, the architecture of life, something wants them, wants to awaken them, right? Because I don't feel, especially with this Knight of Swords here, right, that they were searching for the information. I kind of feel that they received the information and it was undeniable that no, you are not mentally unstable, no, what you said was not a lie, it was not coming from some kind of obsession, delirium, I don't know, maybe if you know, it's also the kind of person, for example, right? They might not be smoking, drinking at all. And if you are, right, they might put you in some kind of category, right? Because you are smoking, let's say, the devil's lettuce, so you are not trustworthy, right? Then you are mentally unstable, you know? Something like that, because they are dry. I truly feel that we are talking here about someone who is a little bit dry, right? Okay, let's go to the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, that's the thing. Once again, right, we have the Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Yeah, I feel that they thought that you were obsessive. Yeah. They thought that you were obsessive. I don't know how it fell, so I'll put it back. I feel that they thought that you were obsessive and you totally let go of whatever it was, right? You put a total ending here to something. Okay. Let's see, anything else about that? About this Queen of Pentacles? Yeah, listen. The aha moment. Yeah, I truly feel that they thought that you were the problem. You were trying, you were being vulnerable with someone, talking to them about something that was happening to you that was very difficult. And this person, you might have felt that they have stabbed you in the back. Because they should have trusted you. But no, they put you in a category that you are mentally unstable, you are this, you are that. They judged you. This is what they did. They judged you. They didn't judge the situation that you were dealing with. They judged you. Yeah. Now they are not having a good time, right? Because everything here is showing that they were the one that were in misalignment, right? That you are stable, you are independent. It's undeniable. The truth is undeniable. You might have released them. You might have put a total ending to the connection with them. And I feel that they understand now why. They truly understand why now. Before, they might not have understood. They might have said, yes, this person is going through something, and they don't want to see that they are going through some kind of a mental crisis, emotional crisis, whatever, whatever. They didn't envision their betrayal towards you, right? Because it is a betrayal. I don't think that their intention was to betray you, but for you, coming from your place, being vulnerable and talking about something, the way that they reacted was at minimum cold, but we could also say, even though I don't feel it was their intention, but it was cruel at the end of the day, right? So let's get to closure here. I don't feel that this is especially somebody that we have already talked about. It might be, right? It might be that for you, but we might be talking about someone that we didn't talk about yet because, you know, I don't know. Closure. Let's go to closure, please. Look. Again. The Six of Swords in reverse. Yeah, they are stuck now in their mind because, listen, I feel that it's not just anymore about you and them. It's about them, right? Because we might be talking about someone who think that they are the best friend that there is. We might be talking about someone who think that they are... I don't feel some kind of arrogance or something like that from this person. But what I do think is that it's somebody that they truly think that they are truly trying their best, right? Sorry about that. The film interrupted because there was no more space on the camera, but I see that we went until here, right? So I was saying that this person... I said it's not anymore just about you, it's about them. They are questioning themselves, right? But what I was saying also, this card also came out, right? They are revisiting their past, in fact, right? They are revisiting everything that they believed in, all their reactions, all the times that they might have judged some kind of situations. So, of course, I kind of feel that it starts here with you, with what happened with you, the fact that they were not the friend that they were supposed to be because of their judgment, because they were unable to hear, because they didn't listen to their intuition, because they were quick to jump to conclusions, right? And so I kind of feel here now that we are talking here about a negative nostalgia, right? So they are thinking back, coming to their memory all kind of things that happened in the past, where now they might be truly questioning themselves. So I kind of feel that this person might be going through a difficult moment, but I also feel, sorry, that we are talking about someone here who is open to growth. I don't feel that we are talking here about someone who's arrogant. I don't feel that we are talking about someone here who intentionally is closed-minded, right? I don't even feel that they realized that they were closed-minded and that they were jumping to conclusions and that they might have misread all kinds of situations in their life. This is not what I feel. I feel that we are talking here about someone who's willing to see, right? To see what truly happened here. And this is why I kind of feel that it's heavy on their mind. And I already told you that sometimes I feel that through us, the highest is using us in order to save some people that they think that those people can grow, they can evaluate. It's souls that deserve this awareness, right? So I kind of feel here that there might be some kind of situation like that, right? because here in the karma we have the Four of Cups in reverse. An information has been delivered to them, and this is their karma, because now they will have to deal with this new information. And this new information, when we are going to the place of healing, it is not peaceful on their mind. They are thinking a lot. And we have this card that came back here. They are unable to go to calmer waters, because we are talking here about someone who truly wants to do their best, right? We are talking about someone who is truly trying to act from their conscience, their higher conscience, right? So anyway, you might hear from this person, because I feel that this is the kind of person that will absolutely apologize. And a pure, clean apology, right? It's not they apologize because they want something from you. They don't expect you to forgive them even. But I kind of feel that it's the kind of person that understand that they did a mistake and they have no problem to take accountability and apologize. For you, not for them. Not in order to feel better with themselves. They won't feel better with themselves, even if they apologize. They apologize because they know that you deserve an apology, right? So anyway, I will leave it here. I hope that it was insightful, maybe even healing. I don't know. I'll see you in the comments. Until very, very soon. Bye.